If you are planning to go on a first date and wondering if it doesn't go successful, then don't worry. In this video, we will give you insightful tips for a successful date. Just follow these and you will not be single anymore. Picking the dating spot. When choosing where to go on a first date, it's best to keep it simple and comfortable. Avoid places that are too fancy or noisy, as they can distract from the main purpose of the date, getting to know each other. Choose your locations that encourage conversation and allow you to focus on your date. Casual spots like a cozy coffee shop, a taco stand, or a peaceful park for a walk are great options. These settings are relaxed and provide great opportunity to talk easily with your date. If the date goes well, suggest meeting up again later in the week. Dress comfortably and confidently. Choosing what to wear can be tricky, but the best advice is to dress in something that makes you feel good and comfortable. There's no need to break the bank for expensive outfit or go far outside your comfort zone to impress someone you're just getting to know. Keep it simple yet elegant. Make sure your clothes are clean and wrinkle-free, and dress appropriately for the venue. For instance, avoid wearing a t-shirt to a formal restaurant or high heels for a hiking date. The goal is to be respectful of both yourself and your date while staying true to your own style. How to compliment your date. Compliments go a long way in creating a positive and memorable experience. However, it needs to be sincere and doesn't seem fabricated. Focus on non-physical attributes like your date's sense of humor, intelligence, or kindness. Genuine compliments about their personality can leave a lasting impression and elevate the conversation. Avoid overdoing it, though. Too much flattery can come across as insincere or manipulative. Instead, be thoughtful and specific with your praise and say on right moment. Lighten up the environment. Humor is an excellent way to break the ice and build comfort on a first date. Sharing funny or slightly embarrassing stories can lighten the mood and encourage your date to share theirs. Just remember to keep the stories cheerful and avoid being too critical of yourself. Don't make fun of yourself to please your date. For example, recount a funny mishap from a recent trip or a lighthearted experience that happened to you. This type of sharing shows that you can laugh at yourself and enjoy the moment, helping to build a relaxed and enjoyable atmosphere. Discuss hobbies and interests. One of the best ways to connect with someone is by talking about hobbies and interests. Even if the conversation doesn't naturally go in that direction, don't hesitate to ask your date about their passions. Appreciate their hobbies. If someone likes hiking, ask about their experiences. Learning about each other's hobbies can reveal shared interests and give more ideas for future dates. For instance, if you both enjoy outdoor activities, suggesting a hike for your next meetup is a subtle yet effective way to show that you're already thinking about seeing them again. Talk about goals and aspirations. Discussing life goals and aspirations on a first date can provide insight into a person's values and motivations. It's a great way to identify long-term compatibility and understand what drives them. Be open about your dreams and goals, and take this opportunity to ask about theirs. Show genuine interest and support for what they want to achieve. This type of conversation sets the stage for a potential relationship built on shared ambitions and mutual respect. Ask about family. Another interesting topic to explore on a first date is family and upbringing. Asking your date about their hometown, family traditions, or childhood experiences can give you a better sense of who they are. Sharing funny stories from your own childhood can also add some humor to the conversation. However, be careful not to delve into sensitive or personal issues. Keep the discussion light and fun. Try to not get too personal in first meeting. Show kindness to service staff. One major red flag on a first date is being rude to service staff. How you treat waiters reveals a lot about your character, and your date will likely be paying attention. Talk in the humble manner while they are serving. Don't show from your attitude that you are superior by failing to say please and thank you. Instead, show kindness and respect to everyone you encounter. Demonstrating that you value others, regardless of their job, will leave a positive impression and reflect well on your personality. Put away your phone. In today's digital age, it's all too easy to get distracted by our phones. However, constantly checking your phone during a date can make your companion feel unimportant and disconnected. This behavior, known as pubbing, can negatively impact relationships and overall well-being. To avoid this, put your phone on mute and focus on being present. Show your date that you're genuinely interested in getting to know them by giving them your full attention. Steer clear of talking excessively about your ex. Bringing up your ex on a first date is another potential mood killer. Even if you've recently ended a serious relationship, it's best not to dwell on it during your date. Talking excessively about your past relationship can make you seem emotionally unavailable and stuck in the past. If the topic of past relationships comes up, acknowledge it briefly and shift the conversation back to the present. Show that you're eager to move forward and create new experiences with your date. Don't drink too much. While having a drink on a first date can help calm your nerves, it's important to know your limits. Drinking too much can lead to embarrassing behavior and make a poor impression. Enjoy a drink or two if it feels appropriate, but keep a clear head to ensure that the date remains enjoyable for both of you. Responsible drinking shows that you care about making a good impression and that you're considerate of your date's comfort levels. Avoid controversial topics. First dates are not the best time to dive into heavy or controversial subjects like politics or religion. These topics can easily lead to tension or disagreements, which can become an obstacle to building a positive connection. Instead, focus on lighter topics that encourage fun and shared interests. Once you've established a stronger bond, it will be easier to discuss more sensitive issues without affecting the relationship. Don't make it all about you. A conversation that revolves solely around one person can quickly become boring and one-sided. While your date wants to learn about you, they also want to be heard. Avoid dominating the conversation with stories about yourself. Ask questions, actively listen, and show genuine interest in their thoughts and experiences. This will create a balanced dialogue and make your date feel valued and appreciated. It will be a red flag if you will appear as a self-obsessive person. Don't fake your personality. Lastly, honesty is crucial on a first date. Avoid lying or misrepresenting yourself, as this can create a false foundation for any potential relationship. Small lies might seem harmless, but they can become snowball and damage trust later on. Instead, be authentic and upfront about who you are. A relationship built on honesty and mutual respect has a much better chance to remain long-lasting. If you fake your personality, your partner will soon get fed up of you. It is not a rocket science. First dates are all about setting the stage for a potential connection. By choosing a relaxed venue, dressing comfortably, being kind, and staying true to yourself, you'll create a positive and memorable experience for both you and your date. Keep the conversation light and enjoyable, and avoid behaviors that could leave a negative impression. Above all, focus on getting to know the other person and having fun together, because that's what first dates are all about. So, are you ready to work on these tips and enjoy the perks of being in the relationship? Hopefully, you have identified some mistakes causing the failure of your first dates. Share a success story of your first date in the comments section. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.